Hey folks, maybe here once again. Well, I'm sure most of you have already heard the sad news about Kevin Conroy, the actor who, of course, is known for voicing Batman in Batman the Animated Series, which came out in '92. And he's voiced Batman in, some of the Batman animated movies, video games like the Batman Arkham games, but he didn't do it for, I think that was Roger Craig Smith I think his name is, for Batman Arkham Origins. And he's, voiced Batman and other animated stuff, and there's done other TV, but, of course, I'm talking about Kevin Conroy, who just, I believe yesterday, or a day ago, passed away, sadly. Yeah. And really, this is very sad. This was shocking to me to hear this yesterday. As soon as I just opened up on Facebook or whatever, the news, I was like, to me, it's shocking. All I can say is rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. Sir, you will be missed. I mean, to me, he is the voice of Batman. Would I say he's the best Batman? To be honest, probably yes. But I also, I would say he is the definitive voice of Batman. The voice of Batman, to me, is him. Not only did he do the voice of Batman, but many people have said it, I'm sure. A lot of people, not me, just agree with this. He embodied the character of Batman. He really played the personalities well of, Bruce Wayne, a man who, lost his parents when he was a child and, went through this tragedy and this depressing and dark man, who has these personalities of being Bruce Wayne, the billionaire playboy, flirting with women, to being this Batman Kid Crusader, being criminals up, being dark, and having this personality, of, guilt-ridden over his parents' death. And he really did well playing the characters. Like, he just knew that deep down Bruce Wayne in his heart was, and he even said, played the character so well that, Bruce in his heart is Batman. He really was Batman. When he says, I am the Knight, I am Batman. When Kevin Conroy says that, yes, you are Batman. His Batman voice is great. I don't care who says, Christian Bale, you should have learned a thing or two having that crappy voice. I'm sorry, say something about that, but even Kevin Conroy says something about it, I believe, and I don't blame him. I agree. He did the personalities, the Bruce Wayne voice and the Batman voice a lot better, but he didn't need the voice as a disguise, even though that was more like his real voice as Batman, but he didn't need to change the voice. He just had to put on that billionaire playboy act. He did very well. But let's talk about his life a little bit. Conroy was born on November 30th, 1955 in Westport, New York. He moved to Westport, Connecticut, November 11th. He moved to New York City in 1973 when he earned a full scholarship to attend the Juilliard School of Drama's division, so I guess he was in drama when he started acting. With that, he roomed with Robin Williams, another actor who passed away, who was in the same group as both Conroy and Kelsey Grammer. After graduating from Juilliard in 1978, he toured with Houseminster acting group, the acting company. And the following year, he won the national tour of Iron Levin's Death Trap. And his career began in theater. He tried his hands in television, moved out to California. He landed a show called The World Over in picture in San Diego. This was like, he performed productions of Hamlet and Midsummer Night Dreams from 1980 to 1985. He acted in a variety of commentary and classic theater pieces, including the Ballard production of Edward Elgar's adaptation. He told New York Times that as a gay man, of course, with Kevin Conroy, I don't know. His personal life, I don't care about that. I don't even want to bring that up. I just focus on his career. Conroy returned to television in 1985 to the movie Covenant, and had a role in another daytime soap drama, Search for Tomorrow. Conroy played gay lawyer Paul Fulmer on Destiny from 1985 to 86. He was a series regular on Oprah, and as the company commander for duty from 1987 to 1988, started a series of television movies, mostly voice acting. Conroy also guest starred on shows like Cheers, Search for Tomorrow, Matlock, which I think I remember him on I think I remember him in an episode of Matlock. And on Murphy Brown, which I've never seen that, but Conroy, of course, in 92, Starting in 1992, became the voice of Bruce Wayne, Batman, and Batman the Animated Series 1992-95. And of course for the New Adventures of Batman 97-90 to 99. He continued to voice Batman and other projects, DC Animated Universe, and of course Batman Beyond, voicing the older Bruce Wayne, and Justice League, the animated series. And of course directed video movies, which were he voiced Batman in Batman Mask of the Phantasm, Batman Mystery Sub-Zero, Return of the Joker, Mystery of the Batwoman. I think it was also Batman Starman Arkham, where he voiced Batman. And would do crossovers and Superman the Animated Series, voicing Batman in Static Shock and the Zeta Project. Conroy is distinguished for being the first actor to use two distinct voices to portray Bruce Wayne and Batman, which Mo Keenan has previously done in Tim Burton's live-action Batman films. Ten of the actors' performance include his every episode and movie portrayal of Batman in live-action animation. Conroy portrayed the character longer than any other actor. The movies that reacted to was Owen himself, who voiced Batman in various animated work between the late 60s and early 80s, including Super Friends. Apart from that, though, other directed video movies with Batman Gotham Knight, Superman Batman Public Enemy, Superman Batman Apocalypse, Justice League Noon, Justice League with Flashpoint Paradox, like I said, the Batman the Killing Joke, which Mark Hamill voiced the Joker in that, Justice League Faces the Fatal 5. After the September 11 attacks, Conroy participated in real-life efforts by volunteering to cook for police officers in Firefighter C. Deep down, he was a good guy. He was a good person. Conroy expressed surprise at the reaction of his emergency service workers to presence. At the beginning of the cook, Conroy called from the kitchen to dining area in his Batman voice, reacting that kind of like, "I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman." When he does that voice, it just gives me chills on the spine. When you see Nothing to Fear episode, Volume 1, or Season 1 of Batman Animated Series, in that episode, it's just epic. Nobody can pull that off, saying, "I'm vengeance, I'm the night, I'm Batman," like he can. This was greeted by cheers and applause from emergency service personnel, many of whom have been fans of Batman Animated Series being aired in the 90s. In preparation for the releases of the 2012 film, The Dark Knight Rises, Conroy redubbed Christian Bale's Batman lines for an animated version of one of the film's trailers. Conroy stated at the 2015 Comic-Con that he had been working on the next Arkham, leading to that he respected his work with Batman Arkham Origins. Conroy was not involved in that, but he did return for Arkham Knight. Conroy did a web series called The Daily Show, where he parodied his role as Batman and thought Daily parroting Superman, who Tim Daly was the voice of Superman in the Superman animated series. Mark Hamill, former voice actor and co-star of the show, spoke highly of working with Conroy. Regarding his willingness to involve in Batman-related project, Hamill always says, "My nothing role now, I say, is Kevin doing it? I don't even have to read the script. If Kevin's, I'll do it." Because I guess they were good friends over the years. Filmography, he's in a live action movie called Chain of Desire, not mentioning Batman stuff, or in DC stuff, and voiced Batman Harley Quinn, which is a movie that came out in 2017. He did other television works, How to Pick Up Girls in Another World, Born Beautiful, Kennedy, George Washington, Search for Tomorrow. The Face of Fear, Hide Honey, I'm Dead, Island City, Justice League, Static Shock, The Batman, American Family, yeah, he did, I remember him doing a voice for that, I think so, yeah. Batman the Brave and Bold, not voice Batman, he just did some work in there. Yeah, he did some other voice work, Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, Batman. So yeah. And of course for games he voiced Batman for the Adventures of Batman and Robin, which I guess was on the Sega Genesis or whatever. And Batman Vengeance, I used to have that game on PS2. And of course Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. And I guess Arkham City a lot now. And the Injustice games, I think. And he was on the crossover Batwoman episode of Infinity Crisis or whatever, playing the live action version of that, of Bruce Wayne, which I didn't like. It wasn't him, it was just the way they did the character, like I didn't agree with. But anyway, I don't have much to say, but all I can say is it's sad that we lost another legend. I know we lost plenty of them this year. It's just very sad, it just breaks my heart, to be honest, heartbreaking to hear that he passed. I mean, at 66 years old, he has all he says is, I hate cancer, I just hate it, but I guess he didn't tell people or say anything about it because a lot of actors don't. They keep their personal lives private, I guess, because, the press, the media would say it on the news, I'm sure, about the actor. Yeah. But I believe, it was the other day morning when he passed. He says that he died at the Mount Sinai Hospital in New York City from cancer on November 10th, 22 at the age of 66. People who paid tribute were also Mark Hamill, Tara Strong, and Jerry Lawrence, Nancy Brown, Paul Dini, and James Gunn. A lot of people who knew him. And like John Glover, I believe, paid tribute to him as well as and Michael Rosenbaum, Yeah. Because John Glover voiced the Riddler in Batman animated series, and in Justice League, Michael Rosenbaum voiced the Flash, so I guess they knew him too. But a lot of extras play tribute. This is my tribute to him, and saying rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. You will be missed. I don't care what anybody says. He is the best Batman, the best animated Batman, best live action. My favorite live action Batman actor. It's just between him and Michael Keaton. Live action Keaton, but animation him. They're both, I think, the best. I can't really call him my favorite, but I would definitely say he is it's just so hard to say, but there's three up there. It's him, that'd be Kevin Conroy, Keaton, and Adam West for me. That's my three most favorite Batmans. But that's just me. My personal favorite. That's just my opinion. But anyway, he really is the greatest Batman. He is the voice of Batman. Will always be. And no matter what, you can't top his voice. He is the voice of Batman. I'm sure he was a good guy. I wish I would have gotten to meet him. I would have loved to hear him say, I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. If he would have said that, that would have just been awesome to hear. I really, would have loved to have met him. But it just didn't happen. Reminds me I want to go to more Comic-Cons one day to meet some other actors as well. And he seemed like a pretty good guy in real life, a good person. But all I can say is, sir, you were the Knight, you were Batman to me, and his Batman was part of my childhood. I remember growing up watching a little bit of the episodes of Batman the animated series, including the Two-Face episodes, and even though it's not a good episode, I got Batman in the Basement, I kind of grew up on that one too. But, and I mostly grew up with Batman as well, and also Adam West as well, so definitely would miss them both. I would definitely miss him. And he'll always be remembered as the voice of Batman. He's a legend, and, he really set the standard for voice actors of Batman, of how to do the character, right? Of how you should voice a character and do the personalities different. But he really embodied not just the voice, but like I said, the character of Batman, Bruce Wayne. He did it very well. So, even though he went in live action, he is definitely one of the best Batman out there. But anyway, guys, that's all I can say. All I can say is, Kevin Conroy, my prayers go out to, your family and your friends who need you best. And I am so sorry for, his family, the family's loss. And, all I can say is, Kevin Conroy, rest in peace, sir. You will be missed. Thank you for voicing Batman. Thank you for what you did. Voicing Batman in the Batman animated series. Thank you so much. You will be missed, sir. Thank you so much. You will always be remembered as the voice of Batman. So, guys, just say a prayer for him. Just look at this photo, say a prayer for him, and just, keep him in your thoughts, him and his family, and, just never forget him, guys. I never will forget Kevin Conroy. He always will be the voice of Batman. When I think of the voice of Batman, he pops into my head. because he's always fantastic. He was always fantastic in the role, and you can't top him, in my opinion. There have been other good Batman voice actors out there, but Kevin Conroy would be number one to me. So anyway, guys, have a good night. I'll probably see you tomorrow, and yeah, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. You will be missed. All right, guys. Now have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye.